it's also about variety. And we want to appeal to everybody who wants to get fit, who wants to be more active. We have waited to develop this program for 15 years because we really didn't feel like we had the right platform to bring it out and introduce it. But I think it's going to give you the opportunity to literally reach 100 million people when it comes out. It's a surprise extra release to help you reach a whole new group of people exclusively on Beachbody On Demand coming this September. Introducing the 3-week yoga retreat. Roll the tape here.
What comes to mind when you think of yoga? Crazy poses, super tight pants, crystals, gurus, oming, chanting, granola eating, tree hugging, new age hippies? Well, that's what pops into my head anyway. So I decided to wipe the slate clean so that when you think of yoga, the first thing that pops into your head is fitness. Hey, we're a fitness company. Beachbody On Demand presents the 3-week yoga retreat, a 3-week immersion program that is 100% straight up yoga. That means no candles, no chanting, no oming, just pure, accessible yoga for everyone who ever wanted to try it. And it turns out there's 100 million people in North America who really want to try yoga, but are intimidated by yoga studios or turned off by the vibe. Now hold on a second. Some of you are probably wondering, why would I want to try yoga when what I really want is a before and after transformation? That's easy. For strength, endurance, balance, and flexibility, just for starters. Everybody's aware of the phenomenal results we see walking around in yoga pants. But yoga does so much more than give you a toned, slim, supple yoga body. It reduces stress, greatly improves heart health, even boosts your sex drive. That's actual science, so I can say it. Google it. The benefits of yoga are wide-ranging and well-researched, but who's going to teach it to us? Well, say hello to our new yoga trainers, Faith, Ted, Elise, and Vetus. They're expert instructors with precise cueing, beautiful form, and a special talent for getting newcomers up to speed, which is why you're going to be so good at yoga in just 3 weeks, right in the comfort of your living room. This is yoga made simple for beginners and for people who don't buy into all that other stuff. The bottom line is, yoga needs to be a part of your fitness routine. And now, we have a way to get started. You will feel absolutely amazing once you do. So get ready to immerse yourself into a new, old kind of fitness with the 3-week yoga retreat.
Please welcome to the stage, I'd like you to meet like a superhero of Beachbody, been with us for over a decade, Lara Ross, Executive Vice President of Development, been in charge of so many products, so many hits for us. She is a true walking, talking hit maker and helped put this together with me. Lara Ross, everybody.
Hi. Oh my God.
Seriously, here you are.
Hello.
All right, so the reason I had Lara come out is this was a very interesting process because it's a very different product. Like, we have been talking about doing yoga
11 years.
11 years. Mm-hmm. And we never got there because, first off, we didn't think it would sell well really on TV. But we also felt like, well, for me, when I would do like a P90X yoga or even some of the other programs, 21 Day Fix, I always felt like I was cheating, like I was sort of cutting in line because I never got a foundation. And it's the same reason that I would never go to a yoga studio with any confidence, because I always felt like I'm not welcome there yet until I have a foundation. So talk a little bit about the 3 weeks. How is the 3 weeks constructed?
Well, think of it as a 3-week yoga immersion course. Week 1's foundation week, where it's just as it sounds, proper form, basic postures of yoga. Week 2 is expansion week, where you expand on the base that you learned in week 1. And week 3 is progression week, where you really challenge yourself and see how far you've come in 3 weeks. On the weekends, we change it up a little bit, and you have a 20-minute relax class, which is a real treat. And Sundays, you have a 10-minute yoga class, and you can pick from AM yoga, PM yoga, or abs.
Now, why did we go with 4 trainers? Because, I mean, we went back and forth around one trainer, how are we going to do this? But there's so many different types of yoga out there. Talk a little bit about the decision and the casting that we went through to find these 4.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many great yoga instructors, hard to pick just one, but yoga's about different styles, different personalities, and we wanted you guys to have an exposure to different styles, different personalities to find, what you guys liked.
And really, at the end of 3 weeks, you have now this foundation, like we actually were going to call it foundation. That was a code word, I think, for it. Was that you want to have a foundation of yoga that now, if you wanted to go in a specific direction, like what's the type of a yoga? Ashtanga or something?
Yeah.
Like you want to start doing that and you want to start to experiment with it. Now you have this baseline and you can walk into any yoga studio and you can feel welcome and you can be like, all right, I'm going to give this a shot because you have a foundation of good yoga. Now, this yoga program doesn't look like any other yoga program. We shot it on a seamless white background. You want to talk about that argument?
Sure, that argument, one of our many arguments. But, well, it's yoga, so I mean, obviously, I would have liked to go to a beach, go to Mexico and shoot on a beach, shoot in a yoga studio. But you're the CEO and white saying.
Right. So
I lost that one.
Look, we've seen yoga. There's lots of yoga tapes out there, right? And it's kind of the same way we felt about Tai Chi when we did Tai Cheng, is that like one DVD is not going to give you a good foundation. So we wanted to give people a good foundation. But any other yoga tape that you would get out there, it had all the candles. It brought along the namaste sign and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the point is, some people didn't want to plug into it or it's more noise around it. I wanted it to be super clean, agnostic. I didn't want you to feel like you were stepping into some different religion or some different mentality. I just wanted you to breathe and focus on what the people are doing. And it worked out so well. You did a great job with that decision, by the way.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, now let's talk about the cueing.
Yeah.
Because this is another big deal.
Yes. Well, you were adamant about the cueing and you wanted people to feel like they were in a yoga studio taking a live yoga class. And you kept saying, I want a blind person to do it. I want a blind person to do it. And in part of the development process and even production process, we had people blindfolded doing the yoga classes, rehearsing the classes, so we could really refine everyone's cueing and instructions so that when you're doing poses, you know exactly, you literally could close your eyes and know exactly where your hands go, exactly where your feet go. And all the yoga instructors were great in working with us and taking the feedback and improving their skills.
So this is so exciting. Now, as salespeople or people who want to attract people, you're going to talk to people and say, I've always thought about a yoga class, but yoga tapes or yoga videos don't give me the, I'm always looking down, so I can't see what they're doing. So we literally had a person at the set who was hidden. There was a wall between them and the people doing the instruction. So all they could do was hear the person giving the instruction, and they had to be able to follow along, or we would back up and redo the cueing. That's how good this instruction is. So you're going to get it all. This is special. I'm telling you. Very excited. Okay. When does it launch?
September 1st. Right? Yeah. September 1st.
She did this because they are on a super tight timeline.
No,
we're going to launch it in 3 phases because it's a 3-week program. So as of September 1st, you can do week 1, and then week 2 will appear. So it'll, be...
Let's start on Monday. And it's time to start on Monday.
And it's 21
days. It's 21 classes. Every day you're doing a different class.
And it's about a half hour?
Yeah, and a half hour. It's a great thing because so many yoga classes are an hour, hour and a half, and 30 minutes max. Some days 10 minutes, some days 20 minutes.
And, okay, so, it's important that they know this. So you got to have a Beachbody On Demand membership.
Correct.
And how much will it cost extra to unlock the 3-week yoga retreat?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh. Free with your membership. Which means you can talk to somebody who wants to learn yoga, and they can literally do the entire 3-week program before they ever get charged for Beachbody On Demand in the 30-day free trial. It's outrageous. Are we making it fun? Are we making it easy and giving you tools, or what? Thank you, Lara. I'm so excited for this program. I'm going to do this program, so great job. Lara Ross, give it up for her. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay. We ain't done yet, baby. We are not done yet. Wait for it, because this is about to get cool. We've heard you. We know what you've missed from the catalog for a while.